The ribbons round your garden gate, a sum in colors bright and gay, of all the lovers that you wanted yet still sent away. And every moment brings a revolution to your waking mind. It's sunny and then it rains again. You see it in your blind.
Here we are, Cardinals are singing. It's May 14, and volunteer and friend Bill Bronlick, we're over here at Niles Garden, and we're planting tomatoes. And we're putting our holes in. We're putting them in on 15-inch centers. Last year I put them in on 12, and I thought that was a little too crowded. So what we're doing is putting them every 15 inches, and then on the opposite side we're staggering, so they're on 15-inch centers, but in between the last two. And then what I have a tendency to want to do is put a basil plant between each two tomato plants, and that seems to be a nice combination. I don't know whether it really deters any pests or not, but I'd love to think so. Then if you notice over here on the east side we have a tree line. So I am putting these plants in the westerlymost beds that I have available, so that the early morning sun will get up and dry the dew off of the tomato plants, discouraging molds from growing, because that was the plants I had on this side of the garden last year worked much better than the ones on the other side. The others died much earlier. So, hoping this will work. Yesterday the kids and I planted this bed in tomatoes. This is the westerlymost bed, and we put it in Cherokee purples. Delicious tomato, tends to crack a lot, which keeps people from stealing them. Love it. Then I have some Prudence purple and black truffle that I think I'm going to plant over here, along with a hybrid Goliath, and maybe a black cherry that I got from Johnny's. So that's the tomato story so far. Now I'm very happy I have two volunteers. I got Victor Ellison as well as...
I'm going to be here.
Well, that's all right. So anyway, we're planting black truffle tomato plants, and we've already put alfalfa in the holes, and now we're putting mycorrhizal fungi on the roots. Later I'm going to come back with a little Epsom salt powdered milk dressing so that the plants can get their calcium and their magnesium sulfate. That's it. Okay, it's May the 17th, and I'm here at the Cherokee purple tomato bed, and I've got some Epsom salt there, as you can see, and some milk. And I'm putting about a half a tablespoon of Epsom salt for the magnesium in it, and about a little less than a quarter of a cup of powdered milk, so that I might put calcium in the bed. And I'm going to do this with about half this bed, and we're going to see if there's any results. This is an old-time, I don't know how old-time, but it's a method that I've heard of for many years, so I'm going to give it a try. Thanks. That's it. I want to say one more thing about tomatoes, and that's the ground cover. You notice how much straw I've got? These little tomatoes just went in, and so they're not very tall, but I got plenty of straw around them, and that's to keep the muddy water from splashing up on them, because I've done it both ways, and this seems to work better, and they say that the organisms in the soil can infect the leaves, and so I keep the lower leaves trimmed off too, so that's that. Okay, it's May 23rd. I'm at Tracy Garden, and I'm attempting to lay down a brown paper mulch. I have bindweed coming up from way down below. I had some black weed barrier down, and it stopped it for a while. I'm going to try this for a while. This is less expensive and organic. I mean, I don't know whether paper is organic or not, but I think it's considered okay, and I think it's okay, so I'm doing it. Anyhow, trying to get this to cover up the weeds, and then I'll plant my tomato plants and basil plants right through the mulch that I'm putting on top of it, leaf mulch. It's mostly broken down leaves, and that's it.